my pajamas.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I just live in Hello Lovely. Like everything I wear is theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it says we're live. We're not live on my phone. Always is behind. It's fine. Welcome to my live show for Sin and Ink. I always want to say ink first because all the like books always have ink first.
Ink and Sin.
Ink, yeah, but no. Sin and Ink. My name is Mo, which I'm excited to talk about. We haven't even talked about what we thought of it, so I'm excited to see what you think.
Oh yeah, I finished it 2 days ago.
I actually finished early too. I finished Thursday. Yeah.
2 days ago, yeah.
Yeah, I've been starting all of my book club books on Mondays now instead of waiting until like Thursday.
Yes.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it usually takes me the whole week with school. Tori's here. Hello.
Hi, Tori.
We can talk about what we're currently reading first.
Okay. Well, I have been missing mafia romance, so I have like this TBR set for a video. But I started Vow of Deception by Rena Kent. Yes. It's my second book by her.
I was gonna say, what did you read by her before?
It's one of her bully ones, her earlier ones. It was like, 3-star, didn't really love it, didn't hate it.
Mm-hmm.
But I've heard a lot of things about this series. It's got so many ratings on Amazon too. So yeah, it's been interesting. It's a trilogy. Mafia, Marriage of Convenience. He's a Russian mafia.
I'll be interested to see what you think. I have that out on Kindle Unlimited, but I haven't started it yet. Yeah, because I wanted to try her adult books and not her bully high school romances.
Yeah.
I'm so over those now. I'm just like, I don't care. They're literal like 16
Welcome to my side.
Well, after I read that I think it was Bree Porter, they were literally in 9th grade. And I was
yeah. What was it called?
Just Drop Out.
Yeah. Oh, I thought her name was Jay Bree.
Oh, did I say Bree Porter?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I got the Bree. Okay, Bree, whatever. Yeah, there's too many similar names.
I couldn't even make it past like the second chapter.
I was determined to finish because it was an audiobook, and I was like, I'll just like listen, and it was so dumb.
Yeah,
We were an 8th grader 3 months ago.
So many people recommended it on Instagram when I asked for them. I was like, you're kidding me, right? High schoolers. And I tried to read it for my reverse harem video, but I couldn't even finish, so I just X'd it.
Yeah. But there wasn't any romance in the first book. And that's what everyone told me. They're like, it's gonna like get better. And I was like, it's still no. I can't.
Isn't it 4 books long?
Right. And she was like in this like death competition thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is this? Like 15. I'm so confused.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So I could not. I can do like 18-year-olds. I can do that, but
yeah, like legal age.
Yeah. Yeah, but like 15, it was just like I was like, that's too young. But I started A Lady of Rooksgrave Manor. And it's so good. So good so far. I'm 25% of the way through. And it's not what I expected. But it's like historical, which I'm really enjoying. So it's really good. There was like
Did you see
Invisible Man.
Yeah.
I was hoping really ghost, but she was like, oh, I can touch you. So
that was really unexpected.
Yes. And like the butler is like made of stone.
Booker?
Yes.
The golem. He's my favorite.
Interesting. And then the vampire, but then there was like that angel demon thing that came in her dreams, and I'm just like, I like this.
Angel demon?
The guy that she was like dreaming.
The Sphinx?
Was he a Sphinx? We met him for like 2 seconds, and we haven't met him. Okay. She just said he had wings, and that he was, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I am really enjoying it, so I'm excited to read more. And then I'll have to try more of your monster romance recommendations.
Yes.
I think this where'd it go? This one. That is very true. They make it a point to say, like, when their birthday is, when they're
Just
18.
to cover all the
Yes.
things, you know? Don't
Yes.
wanna get banned or anything like that,
Right.
especially if the guy's older.
Yeah. Yes. Monster romances are perfect for the fall, so
Mhm.
Lacey has a whole video on them.
Yes. They're so much fun.
Mhm. But are you doing a mafia romance video now?
Yes.
Okay. That's fun. Did you see everybody's now reading Danielle Laurie?
Is not or
Is.
now?
They are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Haven't they been reading her, like, for a while?
Yeah, but, like, the past couple of weeks, she's blown up again
Oh,
with
I
TikTok.
guess it's a cycle.
Yes. Someone new that's big reads her and everybody reads her again, and
Mhm.
yeah, it's like, well, Lacey was doing this last year, so
Yeah, I was.
I feel like you're the first person to talk about her.
Yeah, I hadn't really heard anyone talking about her before.
Did someone recommend it to you?
Yeah, sh like, on Twitter, I think, but it was a
Oh,
long, long time ago when the book first came out.
okay. Interesting. The
Yeah,
cycle
and
is so
then it
popular.
just released an audio, so I guess, like, a lot more people are
Oh,
reading
yeah,
it.
that is true. I really need to read those.
Mhm.
No, I haven't yet. For a book, what did you rate it?
I gave it 4 stars. I really liked it.
I gave it the same, 4 stars. I loved
Yay!
it. Yes. There were
Yes.
little things that I wanted fixed.
More of, yeah.
Who was the publisher for this?
Entangled.
Okay. Is it their, like, ebook e-print?
Yeah. One
Okay.
of their, like, steamier lines.
Right. I noticed that.
I know.
Sorry, excuse me, a couple things.
It was my first Naima Simone book, and it
Really?
was a good intro, yeah.
I
Have you
just
read her before?
I just did. What did I read? Oh, I read one of her romantic suspense that I didn't really like, that I think is through Entangled too. Yes. Entangled Ignite, which I don't really love them because they're like 200, 250 pages, and I feel like it needs to be a little longer.
Yeah, they are on the shorter side. It's like Harlequin, but hotter.
Right. But with Entangled. Do they even have those imprints anymore?
I don't think they publish anymore.
Okay.
No. Like Tessa Bailey used to publish with them.
Yes. But I feel like they just aren't as really that popular anymore.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Especially, do a lot of publishers do ebook only releases anymore?
They used to, but
Right.
they like a lot of them just
Stop.
yeah, they like what do you call it? Like they got rid of that imprint.
Mhm. 'Cause I think didn't Berkeley have one too?
Yes. Actually, they're still publishing a little bit. What was it? I remember the symbol.
I don't know what it is.
And then Random House used to have it.
Uh-huh.
The Swoon, I think it was called, unless
Mhm.
that was Macmillan. But I know Lauren Lane used to publish with them, and I really liked
Mhm.
her books with them. But yeah, they're gone now.
Yeah. I wonder why. Maybe I don't know if they couldn't compete with, like, Kindle Unlimited. I don't know how they offer their books. This is interesting though, because I didn't get the audio because my library didn't have it. I only got the ebook.
Mine either. Yes. I mean, it's still a short read.
Right. But that's annoying when, like, you really don't like the narrators and then it kind of ruins
Mhm.
the book for you. But it looks like everybody liked it-ish.
For the most part, yes.
Yeah.
Like
Nothing.
everyone who shared about it on Instagram was like, "This book is so hot."
Mhm. This, though, I agree with, that I wanted it to be longer because there were specific scenes that she skipped over. And
Like
I was
what?
so the baseball game. She's like, "We went to a game and it was a lot of
Oh
fun,
yeah.
nothing happened," and I was like, "But you're just summarizing it for me, like, you could have taken us to the game. That would have been a really
Especially
great."
because it was so meaningful for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that, like, old guy sat next to them or something and, like, said something. I don't even remember what he said, but yeah, because his brother not his brother, his dad used to take him to games, right?
Yes. And it was the first time he went back to like a baseball
Yeah,
game.
Yeah, but then we didn't get to see it, and then we didn't get to see the fight at the end. They just, like, skipped
Oh,
it.
yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
like, "Wait, where is it?" And then
It's
it's
an
like
MMA romance, and
and
we
there was
didn't even
none.
get it.
We didn't get to
Well,
see him
okay,
training.
technically X, but still.
Right, right, and he was just, like, kept on leading up to this big fight,
Mhm.
and it was just like, "Never mind."
Yeah, we got a little bit of his training,
Yeah,
but
not a
not
whole lot,
much
though.
sports.
What'd you say?
Not much of the sports aspect.
No. But you don't like that, do you?
I mean, I like a little bit more than what we got here. I don't need
Mhm.
it to be like a play-by-play of what's going on, but I
Right,
would like the character interactions at the game.
right. But I do think, like, part of the imprint that this is published with is, like, 250 max, like, that's how long
Mhm.
the books are.
So they have to
So
cut stuff out.
right. Yeah, I know Tori has a whole video, I think, of MMA romances. So, I really like MMA romances, but
Yeah, I was just rereading Katie Evans too, like a couple weeks ago. 'Cause I missed her stuff, and then I was thinking about the real series, how good it was, so I ended up rereading it.
is she still writing?
No, she hasn't released anything since 2019, and that book
Whoa.
was so bad.
The last book she wrote?
Yeah, I hated it.
Which one was it?
I think it was called Best Man because
Okay, I haven't read that
he
one.
was the best man. She was engaged to a guy, and she and the best man don't like each other, but she forgot her dress or something important that she had to go back to, and so they road tripped back to get it. And then she found out that her fiance was cheating on her, but she decided to stay like for such a long time, and it's so annoying.
She was so popular, though, during, like, 2016, 2017 with
Like when
all
she
the
first published Real, yeah,
yeah.
she blew up and then got picked up by a publisher.
Hmm, wonder what happened.
I think she
Oh,
has health issues, something like that.
oh, okay. I know, I saw Cora Carmack's books get pushed back, like, 2 years, I think, and she still hasn't finished the Rusk University series. I don't think it's
Oh,
ever gonna
yeah.
happen.
I
She's
forgot
supposed
about
to
that
write, like
series.
the one girl who's the friend who still hasn't gotten her book, everyone's been, like, dying for her book,
I
which
only
I get,
read the
and it's
first
really
book.
sad, but did it Cressley Cole's book came out, was that the one everybody's been waiting for forever? Or no?
This one
Okay.
got pushed back. Let me see when was the last release. But it's finally coming in 2022, January.
I
I
saw
mean,
everybody freaking out.
let's hope it stays there. But yeah, she hasn't released something in a long time. And
Yeah,
that's part of the reason why I haven't continued reading the series because I don't want to have to wait.
yeah.
Um, last book, the last adult book, it's 2017.
It's gonna have been 5 years.
Yes.
Wow. But we have another person who said they did not like, so it was Knox's voice he didn't like.
Mm. Was it dual? Like two narrators?
I'm guessing. The male narrator was bad.
Hmm.
I know, Lacey, I think did you listen to the Madison Kate series?
Yes.
The
The first
guy
two books I did.
voices, it was a different speed, and, like,
Yeah.
he changed his
I
voice for, like, the 4 guys, and I feel like it was Archer's voice that was, like, so low that it was so
Mhm.
hard to hear, and then it'd be really
Yeah.
fast, and, like, but her voice would be normal, and it's just like, "This is annoying."
Yes. I even wrote it, I think, in my review on Goodreads for
Yeah.
book 2. The duet narration of the audio is great, but I hate that the male narrator talks slightly faster than the female narrator.
Because 'Cause I've had to do it where, like, I slow it down for the guy, and then once the
Mhm.
girl get back up and then back down, so I can't, like, stand her voice being slow, but I can't stand their voice being fast.
Yeah. You have to keep adjusting it.
I do think some of the steamy scenes were a little repetitive, and I started skimming some of the later ones. I was like, "Okay, we've already read this before," so
Yeah.
Also, her tattoo. We never got it.
Oh yeah, that they ended it when she's like, tattoo
Right.
me. That's it.
But like for a tattoo romance, and she's all like, I want you to do something for me. Give me a tattoo. And he's like, oh my gosh, like that would have been such a good scene to add to the pining.
A lot of tension, you know, like
Yes.
touching.
Yes. Especially with a tattoo. Like I feel like we didn't get any tattoo content either.
It was
Except for in the
just the side
beginning.
characters.
Yeah.
And then one of the fighters, the younger fighters,
Yeah.
had Knox tattooed.
Yeah. But then it was like he was gone a lot because he was trying to avoid her. So then there wasn't a lot of tattooing happening. But yeah. Yeah.
What do we think of like the the forbidden aspect? A lot they kept saying it was so incestuous, and I was like, oh, and they're not really, you know, because
Right.
she was only married for what, 2 years to
Right.
Connor. It's not like they grew up with each other or anything.
I think that was more so her relationship with his other brother. Because he would like call her sis and like sister.
Mhm.
But they never had that relationship.
No.
I don't know. I think he just felt guilty, so he was trying to make it worse. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I wonder why, like, he never really when he first met her, why he didn't just go for it, you know?
Well, so
Love
that
at
would
first
have
sight.
been cool to have a scene for that because we didn't, like a
We
flashback
got a
scene.
little bit, from him.
Right. Well, he
Like
was like, "Oh, I saw her," and then she immediately saw my brother, and like they hit it off. But I don't know why he didn't say anything. He was being a good brother. I don't know.
oh, the mom. Oh my
Yes.
gosh. We didn't even
Yeah.
get any, um, resolution with her.
No.
I'm, like, wondering if they do it in the later books. Is it about the brothers?
Is it? How many brothers does he have?
There are 2 of them. But it's only 2 books. Oh, it's a stepbrother romance. Oh my gosh.
He'll pay for his mom's medical bills. It doesn't say
Mhm. He bought her
where.
a house.
It's Jude.
Oh.
Someone said I cannot wait for Simon's story. Well, Simon's story is not coming out. Maybe he had planned on it and then they just stopped publishing.
I guess so. Unless she
Yeah.
still plans to publish it, like self-publish it.
Yeah.
Wait, but who's the stepsister?
Did they?
Because
That would
the
mean,
stepdad?
does he have a daughter?
Yeah. I mean, I guess so. Yeah. So I wonder if the mom thing will come back in book 2.
Oh, our heroine's the one who's paying her medical bills. Her mom's medical bills. She's being blackmailed by her dad so he can pay her mom's medical bills. Okay. I guess I forgot he had 2 brothers. I thought he only had the one.
Yeah, they both help at the shop.
Wait a second. So does that mean her dad is
Yeah.
his dad and her dad's the one blackmailing her?
Right. Like that's unless the mom
Oh, so it
gets
says he'll pay for the mom's medical bills if he never touches her stepbrother again.
okay, there's a review that says, as for Dan and Catherine, Cypress and Jude's parents, those 2 have a problem with. What a-holes. So they're both awful.
But I thought the dad, like the stepdad was great, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was kind of nice. I mean, he always took the mom's side, but
But
you know,
like
he
he
didn't.
would let her like keep her pictures of her dead husband up and like I don't know. I'm reading Jessen's review right now.
But they've never met, apparently. Like, she meets him. This review says she thinks his name is Jay. Doesn't know who he is. Interesting.
Jessen's review. Dude's mom needs some serious therapy. Everyone's enabling her toxic behavior.
So I guess she doesn't even change.
Right, and so, like, no one sits down and well, I guess, like, in this book, Eden was finally like, you need to stop. Like, this is ridiculous. He could have died at any time, but no one, like, tells her she's being an awful human being. Like, why? Like, I feel like at, like, their dinners, like, as the brothers, why wouldn't they go off on the mom?
Yeah.
Because she literally said, like, it's your fault at that dinner. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it would be fine if we got a resolution for that.
Yeah.
But we don't.
Apparently, I don't think we get one in this book either. So.
Yeah. I like that he goes to therapy at the end, Knox. Finally went back to therapy. Like, I had such a problem with the other Tate James series. The Hades series. The last book, I mean, I still liked it, but, like, for some reason, this heroine just hated therapy and would not go through it after such horrible things that happened to her. She was like, no, I refuse to. It's not going to help. Blah, blah, blah. She didn't even try, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, it's not going to hurt.
Yeah. That's true. But I do like a good forbidden romance, so I do like I didn't tell you, I finished, My American Duchess by Eloisa James, and that's another, like, he's my brother, she's my brother's, but I like her. So I really love the trope where it's like, they're supposed to be with the brother or, like, we're with the brother, and, like, it's really the other brother likes her.
Daniel Laurie.
Is that one of the tropes in that book?
Yes! He's supposed to marry her sister.
Oh. It's so good. Just, like, the forbidden aspect, but then it's, like, it's their sibling, so it's, like, I can't betray them.
Yeah.
Which I guess it, like, had a double layer
took charge, though.
What'd you say? In which book?
My American Duchess. He was like, you know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna take her.
Yes. That book was so good.
You finally read it. I mean, it's so good.
It is. It was good. I'm so mad I waited so long because I love Eloisa James. Okay, now so is this Laurie and Heath? I'm pretty sure.
Sounds like it.
They publish. Yes. The Earl Takes All. This is like a new specific trope that I need more of.
Oh, yes. I've seen this one. And then she has this twin one or something like that. Is this the twin one?
Takes All.
Oh, a dying brother.
Oh. I might have this one. What was the first book in this series?
It's Falling into Bed with a Duke.
Didn't I read this one? Okay, I feel like the cover looks really familiar, but I don't think I read that one. I love Lorraine Heath, though, so I need to read those books.
Yeah, I need to read more of her, but okay.
Cherry is that the one where he, like, pretends to be his dead brother?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I've heard of this one.
Yes, and that's the one I've heard of.
Oh, until she has her baby because she's pregnant. That's why. Okay. So dramatic. Oh my gosh.
Yes. When did this come out? 2016.
There's so many good reviews for this book. I'm going to see if my library has it.
Well, it's still like a 3.8 though, total.
But like all my friends rated it 4 or 5 stars. Takes All. So what else did I read? Oh, wasn't there a who was it? Tessa Dare? Is it in the Spindle? No, it's not in Spindle Cove. Is it? No. Where she's supposed to marry the brother and he keeps on putting off the wedding, so he helps her plan it.
I haven't read it.
I don't remember what that book was called. My library has the audiobook. Just downloaded that. I'll skip book 1 for now. I'll go back to book 1. That's exciting. Oh, but Tori, you love the first book in that series? Look.
Read in order.
I never do with historicals. I feel like... Was it the audiobook? Okay. Why do I feel like I've read it before? I've checked it out before. I don't know. I'll have to look. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. It's the Castle Ever After series. Thank you. I was like, it's not Spindle Cove. Yes. That one was cute too. I did read this. Have you read this, Lacey?
No, I haven't. Paranormal?
Yes. I wasn't the biggest fan. I think I gave it 3 stars. Oh, yes. Thank you. This is the title of that one. I don't...
Post-apocalyptic vampires?
Yeah.
Interesting.
She's like trained to be a slave for vampires, and then he buys her, but he's like secretly a spy, so he's not really using her as a slave, but she was like so trained to that she thinks she has to. And then she was so back and forth though, because she was in public they had to act like she was a slave, but in private they didn't. So every time she's in public, she's like, "Oh, but is he being serious?" And I'm like, he's already told you no. A little annoying. Just like the back and forth with that. I listened on audio, I think, last year. Yeah, but I really like that trope of they're supposed to marry your sibling, even though that's like awful in real life. It's fun in romances. It makes things very angsty. But I think it was annoying though. Like he had a brain aneurysm and it burst because of the fight. And I'm like, but that's literally not your fault. Like, I don't know. Maybe he just like felt like it was his fault. But even she said he would have done it anyways. Even if his brother told him not to fight.
Like she tried to stop him. He tried to stop him.
Right.
He was doing it no matter what.
Why is he feeling so much guilt? Maybe it was the mom, but
yeah, probably the mom. Just like,
yeah. Oh, is this still in the? This is still in the Castles Ever After series. Yes. I read that one too. Do you have any other good MMA recommendations?
ooh, okay. Let me go through my shelves. I've definitely read a couple. Did you read the new Simone? Actually, wait, you didn't even read the series. Never mind.
No, not yet.
I mean, this one you could probably read, but I was so
Did you like it? You didn't like it?
It was 3 stars for me. Like, I struggled with it. It's so
People
sad. Huh?
People have been really loving that one.
I mean, I've seen both. Like, either people love it or they hated it.
Oh, really?
Which I can see why.
Hmm.
Yeah, she focused a lot on the religion in this one.
Oh.
It just made it so boring. I was like, I don't care what these monks are doing or like what he's thinking.
No. I haven't read too much Sierra Simone. The one that I liked that's an MMA is Outmatched by Samantha Young and
Oh,
Kristen.
yes, that one was really cute. Yeah, fake dating.
Yes. I really like that one.
There's one called The Knockout Rule by Kelly Siskind. He's a fighter, and I think she's the new physical therapist. Yes, oh my gosh, I totally forgot. I love that series. It's about 3 brothers, and they're all so, alpha and obsessed. They're great.
Oh, I think is this the one I was talking about? Because wasn't he a fighter in that
No?
Castles Ever After book? I'm pretty sure he was. 'Cause I think like he was in the middle of like fighting, and she shows up, and she's like, "I'm marrying your brother," and like I'm pretty sure that was the whole scene in the beginning.
Wait, what? Which book?
The Castles Ever After one, where he falls in his brother's wife. I'm pretty sure he was a fighter. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if I'm mixing up my historicals, but I think that was it.
Madison Kate, kind of, because Archer's a fighter, but it's not like focused on that.
Right.
What else?
I'm gonna have to read Fighting Silence.
I read too much hockey.
Oh, are you in just your sports romances?
Yeah.
I knew Tori would have all the recommendations for MMA
Yeah.
romance with actual fighting in them. But at the end, didn't he decide he was still quitting MMA?
Yeah, it was just that one fight.
Yeah.
I think Ruin by Samantha Toll is one.
Mhm.
Yes, he's wearing gloves. Yeah, that one's a second chance romance, single parent.
I haven't read any of her books before.
I used to love her stuff, like her angst and groveling.
Did you read
Pretty
the
good.
Mighty Thor?
Yes, yeah, I did.
Oh, and Revved, isn't that race car driving?
By Samantha?
Yeah.
I don't think I read that one, but yes.
Yes. Because I'm scared of Lauren Asher's book. That's the race car driving one, because like everybody on TikTok loves it, but they're like not good reviews on Goodreads. So.
I mean, I'm not on TikTok, so I haven't heard of her.
You are on TikTok.
I'm not doing anything.
Oh, is that for something?
I mean, kind of, not really. I said Ruin by Samantha Toll.
Towel?
I don't know.
I know, and I never know if they count as MMA if they're ex-MMA fighters. Because that was what Outmatched by Samantha Young was, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he was being like forced to like make a comeback.
Yeah.
I know Tori just read one of them. Oh my gosh. Do you want to type the title in
Okay. I can't type here for some reason.
What is it called? I can type
Ruin.
it.
It's just Ruin.
Okay. I mean, I forgot the title every time you said it, so that's why I was like, oh, I can't type it yet.
Oh, Phenomenal X. I kind of hated that one. That one was really bad. By Michelle Valentine, yes. I think it was also a second chance romance. I mean, anytime I see it, I have to read it. But it was just, I think, so short that there was no development to it.
Oh, I guess like it doesn't count as MMA, but even Raised by Tilly Cole. He's like a cage fighter.
Which one?
Raised by Tilly Cole.
Oh yeah, like underground fighter kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which I also really like. Which I guess like a lot of mafia romances then have underground.
Yes.
So
That's true.
almost
I
all of
mean,
them.
the historical Harper St. George, he fought for like a chapter.
Right, and then got off and then kissed her, and then we didn't get any fighting until the end, right?
Yeah.
And there was one scene, yeah. But I feel like that's also why I was, like, kind of over new adult college romances because then they were all in these, like, dumb underground fighting rings. Like,
I mean, I never really got tired of it.
Fires.
Oh, Vi Keeland, her MMA fighter series. I think
Oh,
I
yeah.
liked at least one of them.
Which one was that first one?
Worth the Fight. I didn't read that one, but I read book 2, which was Worth the Chance, which was the second chance romance.
Oh, Crow does have fighting. She fights. The heroine does.
Really? I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
Did you read Crow?
Yeah. It was book
It was
1,
the
right?
beginning.
1
She,
or
like,
2?
really took down that one guy.
Yeah, I don't remember. I read it a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wrong Michelle Valentine book. Apparently I liked Phenomenal X, but I hated another one.
Michelle Valentine. I know, I think it's funny that they added bare knuckle fighting to Bridgerton.
Oh yeah.
That was not in the book.
Make things a little bit more exciting and more excuses to
Oh, they
show him
gotta do
shirtless.
the rolling up his sleeves. I was just rewatching it. Did you see the minute
the like tease? Yes. Yes.
Oh, so good. I'm so excited.
Kate is the best.
Right? And then she says something, he's like, "Oh, so you like my smile?" I'm like, "Oh." So annoying, but oh, it's gonna be so good. But yeah, so I just watched the first 2 episodes of Bridgerton today after watching it. I love it so much.
I just read a Christmas one, Holiday by Monica Murphy. It was so cute. He hates Christmas. She loves Christmas. He's a total grump. And he actually his family owns a business that sells Christmas trees.
Holiday. Why are you reading Christmas already?
It was part of a series.
Is it?
Yeah. It was the only Christmas one, though.
Oh, okay. The only one that I read where it's like the role reverse, like it's the grumpy girl sunshine guy is the Chloe Lease one, the second book. Always Only You. That counts.
The Love Hypothesis, of course.
Oh, I still have to read that. And that's
So
Grump
good.
Sunshine.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a lot though of different tropes.
Yeah, it is. Also, Heart Smart. I remember because I was working on my wrap up for last month, a month late. But Heart Smart by Emma Lee Jane. This one is a neurodiverse romance. And he is a humongous grump, and she needs to kind of give him a makeover to be more charming and personable in order to win a fellowship because it's set in academia. That one was adorable.
That's true for this one. Is this one Grump Sunshine? I don't know, but that sounds really good too. I've never read R.J. Prescott.
Oh, a snowboarder? Interesting.
The Hurricane.
I think I've heard of this.
Oh, she's a gifted mathematician. Oh, and one that I loved is Forbidden by Carlos Renton. He's an ex-MMA fighter, but like buys a
Oh, is
gym.
that the series you've been really
Yes.
liking?
Yes. Though I read book 2 and I didn't like it. So book 1 was amazing, book 4 was amazing, and I didn't want to read books 2 and 3 because they were about the twins who were in college, and I was like, well, I don't care. And book 3 is a surprise pregnancy. I was like,
Your least
so
favorite.
books 1 and 4 are really good. And so she was like a fan of his when she was growing up and would like have his posters around her room, and now she's her boss. He's her boss, and they fall in love, and it's really good. But he doesn't fight.
There's a mafia MMA fighter one.
Ooh.
Ivan by Roxy Rivera. I gave it 3 stars just because it was like super short, but I love the series. It's a really good mafia romance series.
I've never heard of that author before. Her Russian protector.
Mm-hmm.
It's only 100 pages.
Yeah, it's really short. It might be free.
Is it free? Let me go look. It was Ivan by Roxy Rivera.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Laurie Foster. I think I read the prequel novella to it, but I never read the rest of the series.
It is free. Okay, I just downloaded that. And I'm getting so many recommendations. I did see it. So I went to Goodwill on Friday and I saw a Naima Simone, but it was like a Harlequin mass market, like small town romance. And I don't know if I would have liked it because I was just like, I don't know if I like those. They're kind of not what I'm in the mood for.
Like Harlequin or
Just like
that's
sweet contemporary romances.
like small town. Okay.
Small town. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I would rather read this kind of romance
Right.
than small
And
town.
so I was like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna be in the mood to read that one. Are there any other tattoo romances? I feel like that's a common trope as well.
Yeah, but like one more fighter one is Dirty English by Ilsa Madden
Oh,
Mills. He's
yeah.
a tattooed British street fighter. And it's a modern retelling of Pride and Prejudice. I really like this one. Oh my gosh, historical fighter. I totally forgot. Sarah McLean. No Good Duke Goes Unpunished. Love that one. So good.
No Good Duke
Goes Unpunished. It's book 3 in the Rules of the
Oh, I
Scoundrel
haven't read
series.
that series yet. I thought you were gonna talk about is the Bare Knuckle Bastard series. Does it have any fighting in it?
I think they dabble in it, but they're not actually fighters, right? Like, I don't know.
No, I don't think they're actually fighters. They were just like from didn't they like grow up poor all together?
They were like kicked out, yeah.
Right.
Ooh. Alien monster romance. That one was so adorable. His human nanny. Yes.
This author used to be really popular.
Oh yeah, I read that series. I
This
read that book, I think.
published with
Tafina.
Berkeley. But
Mhm.
she disappeared too.
Yeah, she hasn't published in a while.
Unless she is and I just didn't notice. I think I read this series. Wasn't this with
Yeah.
Berkeley
Yeah.
like 5 years ago?
Yeah, I gave this one 4 stars. Sweet hero. That's what I'm getting from my review.
Oh, I read this one.
Mm-hmm.
What'd I give it? My Goodreads is loading. I gave it 4 stars.
Yeah. Oh, I've been wanting to read the WAG series by Naima Simone. That one's her sports series, sports romance series. Mm-hmm. I think there's a forbidden one in there.
She has a ton of books. So my library has her
Yeah.
Billionaire series.
I requested that last year, I think. My library still did not get those audiobooks.
Oh, Grading Curves I really wanted to read.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Ooh, okay, the first one is the heroine swapping with her twin, Jessica.
what is this? She has a book called Broody Brit.
Naima?
Yeah. Oh, it's a roommate romance. He's a sculptor.
Ooh, interesting.
She's a nurse. Oh, and this has really good reviews. Broody Brit. Because I do want to read more Naima Simone now.
Mm-hmm. I really liked her writing in this one. And I mean, she delivers with esteem.
Yes, but a longer romance.
Yes.
Oh, this one's, it's 160 pages, but it's on Kindle Unlimited.
All right, so Tattooed Heroes. Okay.
Jay Crownover's entire series.
What?
Jay Crownover's Marked Men series.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't one of them own a tattoo shop?
It all like takes place at a tattoo shop.
Okay.
Like they all work there.
So one is, I think, Rock Me by Cherry Lynn. The hero runs a tattoo shop.
Cherry Lynn?
Yes.
I think I've heard of that author before.
Yeah, she's like an older indie author. Yeah, he owns a tattoo parlor, and he's also pierced down there. Those kind of go hand in hand.
How do you spell
Cherry
Lynn?
is I-E.
Oh,
Lynn is L-Y-N-N.
Okay. I was like, there's nothing.
Oh, Under Lock, yes. Under Lock by Mariana Zapata. I know there's a Helena Hunting one, but I never read that series. Like Inked Armor.
Oh, Inked and
Clipped Wings and Inked Armor.
Yes, I read the first one, but I don't remember it. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, like fighter, tattoo, hero kind of stuff is not quite as popular anymore.
No, it used to be like when all those were coming out.
Yeah, like every single hero was tattooed, pierced. Yeah.
Because that's when Jay Crownover series is coming out, the Helena Hunting books. Yeah. They used to be really popular. I wonder if it'll ever come back around.
Yeah.
Shops. I don't know. Because what are we getting now? Fake dating.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of those.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if there's another like profession that we're getting a lot of.
Maybe STEM stuff. That
That's
seems
what
to
I was
be
thinking.
popular in like published contemporaries.
Yeah. Hmm. These waves of trends.
And we've been through them all.
Right. Bringing back memories. Like those
Yeah.
books were so long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because hasn't Berkeley been sending you books for a long time?
Yeah. Since I started, almost since I started blogging, yeah.
Yeah.
At least the e-arcs.
Yeah. And they always are on trend.
Yes. Like they'll
So,
pick up whoever is popular.
I feel like it's them and
It used to
Forever
be
and Avon.
Atria.
Yeah.
It used to be
Atria
Atria.
doesn't do romance anymore.
Not really, no.
No.
Because they had Colleen Hoover,
Yeah.
Abby Glines, Jamie McGuire. Yeah.
Was she Atria? Oh yeah, because they went on tour together for
Yeah.
the Atria tour, and I went to that. Yeah.
Yeah, they picked up like the 3 biggest contemporary romance authors.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Shell Bliss. I have a ton of her audiobooks on my want to borrow tab on Libby, but I haven't tried her yet.
See, these
Mm-hmm.
next 2 are more indie, though. I don't think I've seen a lot of mafia traditionally. I don't think I've seen any mafia traditionally.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
And, like, age gap is huge in indie, but indie wasn't really that prominent back, like, when the, tattoo
No, there
fighter
was like
romance.
it was mostly indies that were tattooed and or like a good amount of both because I read a lot of both.
But then the publishers were picking them up because that's, like, what
Okay,
Jamie Wire and, like, all of them did,
right.
yeah. And, like, Helena Hunting was indie published before,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That, like, blended into traditional, but I feel like that's not happening anymore.
Yeah, but I feel like mafia romance has always been popular. But I guess it
Yeah.
does make its waves. Age gap, so good. I read.
And I think that go ahead.
Oh, you can go. I'm gonna go on a little longer
Oh, I was just saying, I think
discussion.
it's because all of us are reading the mafia romances. Because like, Sophie Lark's been writing her mafia romances for a while now. Because there's, like, 10 books in her 2 series that are mafia romances. But, like, I just discovered her, and I know she's, like, blowing up, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So we see a lot of people reading.
Yeah, but for age gap, I read the Cinderella series by Kay Webster. It's like an erotic retelling of Cinderella, and he becomes her sugar daddy, pretty much. That was so good. I really like that
Like
series.
them. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if I can do Kay Webster.
I mean, this is nothing like The Wild. The Wild was like an anomaly,
Okay.
really different from her other stuff. Because I for some reason I've been reading a lot of her lately,
Really?
but none of her crazy stuff.
Okay. But
Yeah.
all of hers are really short, right?
No, this one is normal
Oh, okay.
size, full length, 3 books. This one, he is twice her age.
How old is she?
I think like 18 or 19.
Oh, so he's not that old. I need to read this series. But I've been told I have to read the Brutal Birthright series first, which is 6
Oh,
books. I've only
really?
read 2, and then I can
What's
go
the
on
one
to
you read?
Huh?
What's the one you read?
The Brutal Birthright series is what I'm reading now.
Oh,
And that's their kids, the Kingmaker series.
wait. Like, what was the book that you read first?
The first book is Brutal Prince.
Oh.
and then Stolen Heir. But this one is like it's over there, like the bully, the rebel heir, like those ones with like the neon. Yeah. Oh, Rafe, yes, by Rebecca Weatherspoon.
Mm-hmm.
The buff male nanny.
Yes.
I didn't grab mine.
We're reading a gothic romance, Gothicana, by Runix. Yeah. I don't know if there's an audio.
Probably not, because it recently came out.
Yeah. It should be on KU, I think.
Yes.
But it takes place in this haunted castle.
Ooh, did you look at the back?
I read a little bit, yeah. And he is her professor.
Pictures. Did you see that?
Oh. Yeah. Interesting. To add to the gothic vibes.
Yes.
Yeah, so, something for the spooky season.
I've been seeing good things.
There's a map.
Ooh. Did I skip the map? Where's your map? Where's the map? In the front or the back?
The big front. You don't have it?
Oh, it's like 20 pages in.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Like in the middle of the story.
After the author's note.
Oh. Okay.
And
acknowledgments in the beginning.
Huh?
The acknowledgments are in the beginning of the book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes they do that.
Yeah. And then the map.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Her soul.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, the cover is so pretty. There's tentacles, which is interesting. I don't remember the guy having tentacles.
Is it a different character it's following?
Yeah, it's about that couple that they met at the end, where she's kind of his captive, or like playing his captive.
Okay. Yes. Which is exciting.
Yeah, it's coming out right on Halloween, but that's like
you want
by the time it comes out, yeah,
right.
Halloween is over. Halloween books. Yes.
I have a video coming out tomorrow.
For Halloween?
For like fall spooky romance recs.
Yeah.
I don't have any
from last year, I think, where I read a couple Halloween videos. I actually have two of them. 2019 and 2020.
I didn't know there were that many like actual Halloween books like that take place on Halloween.
Yeah, there's a couple, but I mean, like general horror romance stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It is really pretty in paperback.
It's just so like a cool design, and like before every chapter is a different like photo with a different quote.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I also got some thrillers to read during October, which I never do. So. I just finished reading Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and that was really good. It's young adult. I know, it just came out. That's why there's no audio. Sorry.
Yeah, otherwise, I mean, we would have chosen, I would have loved to choose the Harley LaRue book, but end of the month.
Too late. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that releasing on audio?
Probably not.
Yeah.
For your own good.
A teacher thriller. I don't like reading books. So,
It's a little too close to home.
well, because like they always get things wrong, and I'm like, this is like literally whatever happened, but I don't know. Maybe. I did like My Lovely Wife. That was really good by that author. So, have you read thrillers? Read
I
thrillers?
don't think so.
You
I
haven't
do
read
want to
any?
eventually. I want to eventually read Nalini Sings. I still
Oh, I
haven't.
did not like that.
Oh, really?
It's not really like a thriller. I don't know. I
Okay.
found it a little boring.
But yeah, thrillers don't interest me. I don't even like watching them. Like the whole thriller, psychological thriller, horror, suspense.
Really?
I'm too scared for that.
Oh, that's true. I like
Yeah.
psychological thrillers. What? Here, I'll tell you what I got.
Anything to win Teacher of the Year, I guess.
That's one of them. They never learn. I've heard it's really good.
Is that a teacher thriller?
No. But that's what
Oh,
this person said.
mhm.
I don't know what it's
Gone
about.
Girl. I already
Oh,
know what happens in Gone Girl.
she's an English professor. She kills people every year.
He has a thing for milk. Oh, for your own good.
What?
Okay, I'm glad that people are also scared because I can't do it.
I can't read it alone at
Yeah, I
night.
can't read. Like, I read a horror romance, the Karina Halley one, Daughters of the Dead at night, and I was like, yeah, I can't do this. Let me just put it down and wait until the next day.
I also got this one, which is apparently like terrifying. So that's gonna be fun. And then this one has gotten
Oh my
really good
gosh.
reviews. So let's hope I like it. No Exit by Taylor Adams is so good though. I need more like action in my thrillers. Just like I like action in like my mafia
Like
romances.
suspense? Like action-y kind of thing?
Yeah, they're like someone's trying to like brutally murder you and you're like running away.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's not what I meant to click on. It's all moved. I couldn't do the troop. Well, I'm gonna try.
Like it was too
Like,
scary?
it's like body horror. Like grossness.
Like mutilation type of stuff?
I don't know. I think so.
Yeah. I mean, normally I'm okay with body gore stuff, but like watching Game of Thrones, I could not handle the torture scenes.
Oh, I'm fine with stuff like that. So we'll see. But I don't like horror movies, like scary movies. Blood and gore is fine, but we'll see what I feel. Oh,
A KU
no
thriller.
Passenger.
Do you ever listen to them in audio? Is that scarier, do you think?
I've only listened to a couple, but they were more like psychological thrillers. So like My
Mm.
Lovely Wife, I listened to on audio and that wasn't scary. It was more like what the heck is happening? So yeah, no, I could not.
Yeah, I can't even watch trailers. Anytime I
No, I
went
get
to the
so
theaters, I'm like plugging, covering. I can't
this is
do
so
it.
bad. Because the movie you're seeing isn't a scary movie, and then they play a
Yes,
scary movie trailer.
it's
I
the
didn't ask
worst.
for that. That makes me scary. Lisa gave The Passenger 2 stars. So we'll see. Oh, they said the audiobook's good. Okay, I might read it. All right, but make sure you get your hands on this. We will announce our date later. Is that Saturday, Halloween?
Let me check. No, it's the day before.
Oh, okay, Halloween's on
The
a Sunday.
30th. Yes.
But it might be trick-or-treating, so I don't know.
Are people going trick or treating?
I mean, I would assume so. No one did last year in my neighborhood,
Right.
but I don't know.
Earplugs.
In my dreams, I hold a knife. Interesting. In my dreams? Does it mean they're killing people while they're asleep? Oh, I've seen this cover before. Oh,
I
that has
actually
really
kind
good
of want to
reviews.
watch the Stephanie Perkins thriller that's coming out
That
on
book
Netflix.
was so ridiculous.
Really?
It was, like, so over the top, like, slasher. I didn't like it. But I know. Alright, well, we are over an hour. Yeah, I just saw that. I just screenshotted it. I might get that too. We'll see. I have so many books I wanna read this month.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I mean, like, this one. Yeah, I mean, what is that?
Mhm.
She's missing. Where is she? We'll see.
Yeah,
I'm
can't do
excited.
it.
Maybe we'll read a thriller for one of our picks, but it wouldn't have any romance in it, so probably not. But thank you for joining us. We'll
Yes,
see you
thank
next
you.
time. Make sure you're following on Instagram to see when our live show is. It'll be on Lacey's channel.
Mhm. All right.
Alright.
Well,
Bye.
bye.